Yeah, it's started.
A very good morning to one all. My name is Deepak of Loyola ICAM College of Engineering and Technology, Nungambakkam, and he is Mr. Roshan Lutz of the same institution. They are pursuing CSE Computer Engineering, BE, and second year and researcher. Project MICROS. We are seeing DEOS, and this is a short presentation on innovation. MICROS, mobile in-Curred revolutionized operating system. It is saying that India's second operating system is making first being bought operating systems and solutions. They say design is not what it looks and feels like, but design is how it works, said by Steve Jobs, CEO, Apple Computers. So what we've done is created an operating system based on Windows PE platform coupled up with a Linux KDE. A Linux KDE taken from Slack, thereby enabling it to run both Linux files and Windows files simultaneously on the same operating system, making it multi-compatible. It provides an up-to-date, stable operating system for the average user, with strong focus on the usability, compatibility, and ease of installation. This is a live operating system of just 97 MB in size. It's composed of many software packages because it's both Linux and Windows, so all your favorite applications can run on it. It works with Mac. It is bootable on Mac. And it also includes some proprietary software such as the Adobe Flash plugin, and hence it can run Flash sites such as YouTube, which Mac fails to do every time. How it's all started. MICROS was initiated due to a system crash that happened in my life. A Trojan horse virus attacked the system, which made the entire hard disk crash. I couldn't retrieve the file from other partitions because I couldn't go into my operating system. So what began was a 30 MB, 150 MB operating system was capable of just booting in and just transferring the files, which later then evolved to 97 MB with networking and cloud computing features. Cloud computing features would be such as streaming gaming. Yeah, you heard me right, it's streaming gaming in the sense that you don't need a graphics card. The hardware or the graphics usage will be done by a server, centralized server. The process data will be sent here. So highly, let's say a game like Assassin's Creed 2 can run on the Intel Atom platform with ease. So after 6 months of development time, an operating system capable of booting from a pen drive, which has access to the hard disk, was created. MICROS basic features, let's say a normal average computer requires the following needs. With a hard disk, a good processor, a strong graphics card such as an NVIDIA chip, a keyboard and a mouse. What MICROS does is it removes all these and replaces with these. A RAM, for streaming gaming we have the OnLive app, an Intel Atom processor, and you don't need a keyboard and mouse. It uses hand gestures. It's a motion control where you can control the mouse using hand gestures using a webcam. Before proceeding into its market potential, I would like to show what exactly how MICROS operates. MICROS is actually an ISO file of 97 MB inside a pen drive. The contents of the ISO is copied into the RAM. From the RAM, it boots in, therefore eliminating the need of a hard disk. But it doesn't mean it cannot access the hard disk. It can access the hard disk, except it uses RAM as its primary hard disk, primary storage. Since the RAM is a volatile memory, it's fast, it's quick, and hence give you more performance ratio when compared to any other operating system. And MICROS as a whole consists only around 15 MB of page size. That's approximately around 10 MB of RAM. That's it. I'd like to now call upon Mr. Lutz Roshan, who will elaborate the potentials of MICROS and its market value.
Good morning. We just saw Deepak John tell about the technical aspects of the system, but not everybody here are developers. We want to know how to make use of it. So let's just keep the technical side apart and we'll see what actually is the use of this. MICROS, it can be stored in a CD, DVD, USB, any sort of thing that can hold something. It's an operating system which helps people recover and repair in the case of troubleshooting. As if you're, like he said, if you're attacked by a virus, you can get in, get it out, get the job done, just using a 2-inch pen drive, that's it. And including that, it has a customized Windows CE environment, and it can run a lot of applications on a Linux platform with Windows applications, which you cannot find it in many places.
Can I ask you
Competitors.
Have you tested these use cases already? These use cases have you all tested?
Yes.
No, I'm saying let's say a crash, have you tested recovery?
Yes, that's it. The base version is here in the it's never crashed so far.
I'm just talking about this is my Mac crashes.
Yeah, you can boot it.
Have you done that?
Yeah, you complete boot on Macros, command it boot or configure Mac, then you able to boot Macros.
So, and is there any setup required by the user?
No, it's just a license.
So, I have a Mac, it crashed, I can use MICROS on a CD, put it into my Mac, it will automatically...
Not necessarily a CD, it can even work with a micro SD card, like some
Whichever.
Yeah, you just plug it in and it boots. 10 seconds.
So can you demonstrate that?
Mac
I'm saying any system.
already booted. Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm saying, can you demonstrate it from
The boot.
yes?
That's all. After this presentation or now? No?
I think so. Just get a sense of. You can do something. You can also.
You probably put it on the tab, put the tab forward and put it on it.
Shutdown is at 3 seconds. 1, 2. Let's say we put in the pen drive or plug in. And so before the restart, once you plug it in and then you restart the system. So now it's restart, so read the contents of the pen drive and boot. And put it.
So now you are working on this now you're
Working
working on this operating system, right?
Yeah, it's slowly operating.
Okay. So is it booted or is
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So can you now access your hard disk?
Sure. What?
This will just take a minute.
You can carry on while he's reading it.
Let's look at its competitors. Its competitors are Ubuntu, Linux, Mint Linux, Puppy Linux, Fedora, and Migo. And these are all open source operating systems. And comparing its battery performance, a standard compact Presario has a 4.5. It's MICROS. It has a 4.5 hours battery time, and with a normal operating system, it has around 3.5 hours. Same thing with Mac. It goes up to 6 hours per Mac, and it goes on for HP and Alienware M15. The boot time for MICROS in a PC is around 10 to 20 seconds.
Sorry, that was with 4-cell batteries or 6-cell batteries or not?
Reset.
And for Windows 7 laptops in charge like this, it goes up to 25 to 30 seconds, and Ubuntu it goes up to 40 seconds, and so on. And what's so different about MICROS? MICROS has both Linux and Windows compatibility, and its storage is auxiliary storage, like a pen drive, a CD, a SD card, anything you can name it. And its size is relatively very small than other operating system. It is just, as you can see, 97 MB, and it requires the minimum of requirements of any computer, so it's very much affordable. So this is the market scope for MICROS. For targeted audience, like travelers can use it, students, IT professionals, system admins and Mac users. And for application-oriented type, system recovery, privacy, networking, and cloud computing. And you want to have it in a particular place, you can keep it in a browsing center, schools, IT companies, any quick access network. And for browsing center, it's very useful because once you take it off, since it's just in the RAM disk, it gets erased. So it will ensure you 100% privacy, where not even Windows can ensure you.
So it's already put it in. And this is the file manager. And the partition. The RAM is this, the T4 and the extra.
Suppose any
Yeah, that's like browsing. Yeah, it has my model of Firefox 5.0. So it has HTML Firefox. And it has Flash anyway. It has Adobe Flash first and.
so at that point, privacy obviously.
No, the thing is that MICROS is based mostly on cloud computing. So what happens is all your cookies never get stored on MICROS. The rest of the setting goes to the cloud. The cookies, because it's stored in the RAM, once you don't need the pen drive actually. Once it's booted in, you can remove the pen drive. MICROS will be running because it's in the RAM. So when you restart your system, when it goes to the normal OS, and because the pen drive is not there, what happens is the contents of the RAM get deleted, and then it's your privacy, and even if it's attacked by a virus. Let's say MICROS is attacked by a virus because it has Windows PE. Just restart MICROS, and the virus is gone. So it cannot be attacked by a virus because it's encrypted with RHX verified encryption. So the ISO is encrypted in such a way that it cannot be attacked by a virus, and it's 100% secure. So future updates. Yeah. So the future updates of MICROS is as such. MICROS Gaming Center, the MGC, is what I was talking about, streaming gaming. What we use here is an app that enables the server to do the heavy workload of a graphics card. So the processing is done on a server side, which then transferred into your computer using the MGC, and hence it enables you to play high-intent games such as Assassin's Creed 2 on a computer with just around 3265 MB graphics card, 250 MB RAM, and around 1 GHz Intel processor. So a netbook of just 15,000 rupees can play a game which to an extent of an 815X that costs around 1,50,000. MICROS motion control gesture allows the users not to use the potential of the keyboard and mouse and use the potential of the webcam. Just use your hand and control the mouse on the screen. That's MICROS. So as an auto detection driver system, when connected to a network, automatically detects the drivers, installs your webcam or the drivers completely. But then, yeah, you need a internet so that you can play your videos on MICROS. That's the thing. Because MICROS is actually like, let's say, a plug-and-play operating system to be short. And hence, every hardware varies with MICROS. So you need internet if you want to use your, let's say, or if you want to play a video or you want to play an audio, you need the driver, right, for the hardware. So that is gained by auto driver
Where do
system.
you see the need for motion control gestures? What applications?
Just to control for people, let's say, who travel a lot, they find, I just thought maybe like similar to Kinect. I just placed an application there so that they can control the mouse on screen. When they are awake and they just want to use their hand gestures, they can do so. They needn't be almost close here. Or let's say I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation. MICROS comes with the open office. So I just stand back, wave my hand, and the slide moves. So it's motion control. What can be done in Kinect can be done. So which is my Xbox 360 motion control, that can be done here. And since it has streaming gaming, and most games now require motion sensors, it might come in handy there as well. So it's just a startup for all developers to work on. The MICROS Desktop Cloud is an interface that is only in alpha stages because of some coding still needs some work. But the concept is as such. When you're connected on internet, the front of the MICROS desktop of MICROS will have icons, cache icons of what is stored in the cloud. You have all your icons here, and if you're connected to net, all you need to double click the icon and it starts streaming. It's still on its concept stage.
Your this gesture control, can be across any OS. I mean, you don't obviously
Anything
mind-
with a webcam.
anything with a, I'm saying,
Oh, yeah.
even you can enable Microsoft Windows as well to use gesture.
Microsoft Windows doesn't have gesture control.
So, I'm saying, so how have you designed, how have you architected this? Only proprietary to MICROS or across any OS? Because they are two separate things. You've got an OS, which is MICROS, then you've got this gesture control, which is essentially taking about commands instead of using the mouse and the keypad, you're taking gesture. So, theoretically, you should be able to
The
take it.
apps available here can be done even for Windows.
That's all I wanted to know. So, how is the, so, have you looked at the architecture for across OS or
Yes,
just
it's multi-platform.
Okay. So
Because it's multi-compatible, right? So it runs now Linux and Windows.
Okay,
So
can you show a demo of that?
Yeah, can you show demo?
there's no
Future.
internet.
This is the future.
No, but what
No,
about
no, the hand gestures, right?
This laptop drivers are not compatible with MICROS. Like I stated, MICROS when done with another laptop or any other hardware needs internet, so that it can download the drivers on its own automatically.
So there's no internet available here? So what? Give me a photo. Will the photo on it?
What's on? Not right by okay? Anything? Not right by
So can the next participant in the meantime, because the time is up?
Yeah, actually, you were thinking of giving it 20 minutes.
Tomorrow's the exhibition, right? And showcase it there.
We won't be there in the exhibition.
Okay, another question on about how did you select MICROS?
Stand for Mobile In-Curred Revolutionized Operating System.
Okay, have you checked on the net if any other company has the same?
It's just a project name. Just
So
a
you're
code.
trying to make some
The code.
right?
It's a project code, like Project Natal, Project Benefit.
Okay, no, I mean just for your information, it's already taken. That's the reason I asked.
I think on something like
So
that.
you might, since you're working on it, you might as well pick some name that you hang on. That's number one. Other thing is, why do you think nobody else has thought of it? Or has anybody else thought about it?
There are operating systems that I showed the competitors like Ubuntu, everything. Problem is Ubuntu has 600 MB, Slack is 300 MB, and it cannot run Windows 5 unless you download Wine, which is an app, and Wine doesn't store registries. So most of the apps doesn't work with Wine app. So what Microsoft done is, Windows PE is actually done by Microsoft themselves. From 1.5 it's open source. So you just need to patch them. And I'm not sure why no one has thought about it, but I have, so I implemented
That's
it.
fine. I'm just curious, but everybody seems to be working, a lot of people work in this area, so I'm curious at what level, how much further you can take it, or if other people are already on it and you're just one of the people. So I was curious about it because you might know.
Multi-compatibility no one has tried yet as of yet. Because they were happy with Linux's Wine, but Wine has registry errors and that's it.
Why is the footprint size that important to you? Why is the 87 important? Why is 600 MB versus 97 important? Right? Today's world,
portable.
storage doesn't make any difference, right?
No,
It's a
like,
commodity.
let's say somehow someone like let's say some way because these are hackers. Let's get Riot now. Riot gets attacked on MICROS. You need to immediately download it. If you go to a nearby browsing center, the maximum speed you get is 2 kbps. So that download speed is around 31 kbps. So if you want to download, let's say a 600 MB file, it's going to take you around 6 hours. Whereas MICROS will take less than an hour. The portability is an essential factor nowadays when it comes to software. Because India is somewhere broadband speeds are not very high.
So, no, but just the MICROS is on your stick, right?
Yeah.
So someone can put it in 600 MB stick. I mean, it's 60 GB on a
It's a one-time download. What he's saying is it's a one-time download and I put it on my stick.
Just think, let's say, just in case someone patches in a virus
So
or
you
if they
think that's the
update
only
the software.
use. So you think that's the only
Is
use?
this scientifically, I mean, I saw the performance, but I thought you were saying that
I use that's an added advantage. There are many more, like let's say streaming gaming app, this one or the site with motion control, and it's the power that MICROS consumes is very much less when compared to other operating systems presently. It's around 25% more. Whereas because we are concentrating, our target audience is mostly travelers and IT staff. Because they need like just to plug it in.
so can I integrate MICROS with a smart
Tablets?
Smart tablet.
Tablets normally don't require pen drive, but because they have their own proprietary OS encrypted in it.
Let's say Samsung has got pen drive, right?
But the tabs don't allow to put. That's why you can't install anything. They have like the system that Samsung uses is that they encrypt the entire operating system into their SSD card. From there it boots in. That's how they manipulate the BIOS. But it's a good idea. Maybe tablet, but I don't think so far anyone has booted anything from a tablet.
Have you tried? Have you looked at that at all?
I'm not looked at because they don't give us the authority. They say some legal stuff. I believe so. I'm not sure because anything that, for example, in an iPad, if you install Android, they say it's illegal.
Understood. Okay. Thanks. I think we should, in the interest of time, move on. Is there anything else you wanted to share? I mean, have you got a good sense of what you thought?
It's just a start, and this is a prototype. We will work on it. The guy will be improved.